Staying on in Lenasia, Mr Kokkie Singh, more popularly known as Kokkie Singh, was one of the first residents of the town. He moved there with his family as a child, when Lenasia was first established during the Group Areas Act. Over the years, the now 84-year-old has proved to be a stalwart in the community with an impressive legacy of selfless service and the promotion of Hindu Dharma. We met him at his home to find out more.
We lived a very good life in Sophia Town with the two families. Our neighbors on the one side was Zulus and on the other side was Xhosas. So we got on very well with them. And opposite was our buffer area. The main Patco bus service was right across the road. So transport for us was not so difficult. You could get into the bus and go into town, to Forsbrook or to Friederdorp to town. It was a multiracial area. At that time it was cosmopolitan. The Chinese, the Coloreds, the Blacks, and the Indians all intermixed, interwoven in the area itself. The changes came in my life when I was with my mum in Sophia Town. When the group areas came in Sophia Town, then we were forced to move. So my brother at that time bought a plot in Lenasia. Lenasia was declared as the area for Indians, you know, in the apartheid time. A very difficult time for us to have accepted the fact that we had to move away from a multicultural situation, cosmopolitan. We were so used to the people around there, and then we had to move out. I was still attending school, and I completed my studies at the Sophia Town College School right up to Standard 4. Apartheid government at that time, when they moved the Indians away from Sophia Town, they moved them into a soldiers' camp across the road here, just past the railway station. There was a new camp for soldiers, and they had removed the soldiers, and that is how the government found it very convenient to move our people into the camps, a life that they were not used to. But they had to make do at whatever happened. Previously, the very early people in Lenasia lived in the old camp, also a soldiers' camp, not very far from the station. That area catered for the waiters, so they used to travel. And transport was a big problem at that time, when we came to find out that they used to travel with the first train in the morning, 4:30, to get to work. And when they come back, they had to take the last train, which was 3:30. After that, there was no transport. Right up to 2, 3 o'clock, when the first trains came in from town and the waiters came with it. So it was a very difficult situation. We came from a place in Sophia Town where we had all the amenities, you know. There were no lights here, there were no sewage here, and we had a bucket system. Yeah, it was very difficult. But my mother was very wise. When we were living out here, we used to travel and go and work in the Sunday Times, inserting. You know, in those days, it's like today, everything is inserted by the machine, automatically. In those days, no, we called us inserters. And we earned 10 shillings, 10 bob. You know, and from that money, my mother used to save some of it for all of us. And then she bought plots here for them. And they all got plots that my mother had saved. Look at the ideology and wisdom of these old people that were around. And with that money, she deposited the plots for the children. what was lacking was something lacking, not lacking in Durban was a certificate in Hindu Mahasabha, because we became affiliated to them too, you see. But then we said, let's start this in 1991. When we got here, there was much of a lull of organizations getting together. And we felt we should form a united front. You know, where each and every Hindi or Hindu or Gujarati or Tamil person should know where they belong. And it was my brainchild at that stage to start this Hindu Coordinating Council. The Diwali show that we have and the Shiv Yatra that we have, that shows you the understanding and the collective togetherness to realize that we are Hindus. This Shivaratri Yatra has become a monumental thing. Everybody looks forward when it's good, and especially happening, we timed it so well that it happens at the beginning, just a week before Shivaratri, an awakening to the people that you are doing the prayer for Shivaratri, so please join us in this march, you know. And I tell you, it's been wonderful. And as you say, the youth, and then we had also impressed on them, please, color code. We don't want no different kinds of colors. Everybody must be dressed in white. The main thing for me is I'm so encouraged that it brought the people together.